Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the most boring subject on earth. Alright? Now, what I'm going to talk about today is y equals mx plus b. It's also known as the slope-intercept formula. About to explain why. We'll start at the beginning. If you know what I'm talking about, skip to the end. Okay? M. It's very important. It's a little thing called the slope. Why they don't use S, I don't know. You'll have to ask them. B stands for the Y-intercept. A lot of people think Y is the Y-intercept. Nay, that's not it. Okay? B is the Y-intercept because it's bad to the bone. That was stupid. Alright. What a Y-intercept is, we know it intercepts something. That means you run and you cut it off, or you get in front of it, or it's where it crosses. That's essentially what it is. On your coordinate, X and Y, the Y-intercept of any line, this is a formula for a line, by the way, it's where it touches that Y. It's where it intercepts that Y. It can be anywhere on it. It just tells us where it is. Okay, so it's a good starting point if you're plotting a line. That was a lot of words. Okay, good deal. Now, you're still thinking, well, what are X and Y? X and Y are any coordinate on that line. This formula tells us everything we need to know to plot a line. Okay? Now, well, good deal. Let's move on. Okay, let's talk about how we figure that out. Okay? Let's say we have the slope. Say you already know how to do the slope. You have the slope, and it is, let's say the slope is 1/2. Okay? And they gave you a coordinate. Let's say that they told you that this point is on that line. And they want you to find the slope-intercept formula for that. Okay? Well, the thing we're missing is our B. We don't know our Y-intercept. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that. The phrase I like to use in class is plug in what you know to find what you don't know. Okay? Well, we know the slope, and we know an X and a Y. Okay? Because this X, this Y, because it's first, second. There we go. Now, coordinate and slope is what we have. We got Y equals mx plus b. Alright? Do we know the slope? Why, yes, we do. It's 1/2. So we plug it in. I keep it in line. That way it makes it easier. But what do I know? I'm only a math teacher. Alright? Now, for our X and our Y, our coordinate, all we do is plug those in, because our X and Y on here represent any X and Y on the graph, or on the line. Sorry. Plug in our X, which would be 8. Plug in our Y, which would be 6. And then we just keep this as plus B. It's very close to looking like a 6. Don't think that. Okay? Now we just take it one step at a time, get B by itself, just like solving an equation. 1/2 times 8 would be 4. If you don't know that, you can type it in your calculator. Now, we just got to get B by itself, so we get rid of 4. It's a positive 4. Opposite of positive is negative. So we throw out a -4 on both sides of that equal sign. Cancels out. 6 minus 4 is 2. And it equals our B. We got B by itself. We got a number. Abracadabra. We're done. Okay? But don't forget, you got to plug it back into your formula. Alright? So to plug it in, all they care about when they want you to plug it back in the formula, they care about the slope and the Y-intercept. Okay? They don't care about the X and Y because that can be any point on the line. They just care about the slope and the Y-intercept because that's what's set. That's what's always the same number on a line. Alright? We already know our slope was 1/2. Just put X there, and then that's 2. It's a positive 2, so we do plus 2. If it had been a negative, we do minus 2. Okay? Wonderful. Alright? Now, this works with anything else you do. Say we only had one of these. Say we didn't have X. They were like, find X, Y. You could find that as long as you had the Y-intercept. Okay, so the Y-intercept was 12. Alright? You could find it still. You just plug in what you know to find what you don't know. We know the Y-intercept is 12. We know that Y is 6. We know the slope is 1/2. And X we don't know. All you do is solve for X. So we get rid of what's farthest away from the X, which would be the 12. Subtract 12. Be -6 equals 1/2 X. And then that's 1/2 times X, so we divide by 1/2. which would be negative 12 equals x. And that's our answer. Thank you for another exciting lesson, and don't forget to tip your waiter.